ultimate power in the universe.
At last we will reveal ourselves.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You are now tuned into Lightsaber Radio. If you only knew the power of Darkside.
Here it comes.
Let's go.
You are now tuned into Lightsaber Radio. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello there.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Lightsaber Radio. How is everybody doing today?
Good.
No, we're good. We're good.
I'm here.
Dude, I was this
Everybody
close
don't
to
forget
going to CJ this morning.
Hey, it has been so damn long since I've done this.
I almost slept
What
in.
are
I was
you
close.
talking
I was
about?
close.
Man, I haven't done this since the summertime.
I'm just messing with you.
I'm
We'd
gonna
like to
repeat it.
welcome Ken Baker, also known on TikTok and Instagram, is Big Daddy. Hey, y'all start laughing before I got fit. See, y'all fucking up my shit, man. I'm trying to introduce somebody. God. Nah, I was just fucking around. So, welcome to the show, Ken, man. How you, man, dude, you blew up on TikTok, man. I've been following you for a while, man. You're hilarious.
Hey, I appreciate that. Darkside Daddy on TikTok, man. Hey, I'm on there just to have fun, you know.
Yeah. If anybody hasn't went and checked out his stuff, man, you got to.
It's good.
It's hilarious, man. He will have you dying. I have so much fun. Like I was telling him earlier, man, I'll be having a bad day, and I'll just go to your videos and start watching your videos, and I'll be like, hey, it'll just perk me up. I'll be like, dude, I'll start laughing. I'll start feeling better. It's like, dude, you be having me dying.
I appreciate that, man.
And I've been following you for a while now, and like I seen the growth. Like you grew quick, like bam. Like all I know is one day we was about at the same. Next day you was like way past me. I was like, holy crap, how'd you get so far? And then I was trying to catch up. I was catching up, and then you just shot up again. Like, oh man, damn.
Hey, man, you know, you wake up in the morning and look at your shit, and your video done hit doggone so many hundreds of thousands. I'm like, unexpected. And most of the time it's videos I don't expect to do well. But
Dude,
hey,
that is the honest to God truth. That is like crazy because I've done that. Like literally, like I put up a video the other day. It got like 50,000 views on it, and like something like 20,000 likes, and it was dumb, man. I was like, what the hell is this? It was just a picture of Obi-Wan talking crap to Anakin Skywalker, and I was like, dude, how did this get 50,000? Like that, like 50,000? Like really? This is stupid. But it's always like that. It's the videos that you think ain't gonna do anything that do something.
right.
And, you know, it's just crazy. Like I don't get it. Like I don't understand. Like I be thinking I'll be having the algorithm figured out because you know something will work really good for like 2-3 times, and then the next time it won't work. You'll be like, what the hell? Like I ain't getting no views. I got 200 views on this. I don't only get 200 views. And then this other video that you'll put up will get like 100,000, and you'll be like, what the hell? This is stupid, man. I wouldn't even do anything. Like I smacked myself in the face with a lightsaber and got 150,000 views. I was like, what? How did this? Like, I was trying to do the Obi-Andy and just pow, 100,000 views. Like really, that was dumb as hell.
Can't do that.
Hey,
I
people
still
like
can't do it.
pain. People like pain.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So Garrison, you got a housebreaker
Yeah.
for us?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. And this goes out to the fans too, like the people on the chat. If you can jump in with an answer, you're welcome to. But give me your best Star Wars line that best describes your sex life.
Wow.
And this is just this is to be funny, bro. Funniest answer wins. Like chat, bring it on. Let's go.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I have 3 in my head right now.
I got a buzz, but
I got a good one.
let's go Darkside Daddy. Let's hear you first.
It's a trap.
Yes.
Garrison, I want to know yours before we go off because I think I know what yours is going to be.
Why?
Why do I think? I think it's your favorite quote. And
Oh yeah.
I
Careful
think
not to choke. That is one of my favorites.
That says what to say.
All right, we got Rob L. Ash. He says, "I hate sand." Dylan says, "Myself, the boy, 2 droids, and no questions asked."
I knew Dylan was gonna come out swinging.
I knew it.
Oh man.
Let's see. That's no moon. It's a space station. But it's a complete lie because there's nowhere am I that big. But you know what I'm saying? Although that just popped in my head.
CJ, you got one?
This is where the fun begins.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I like one.
Oh
from
no. Now this is pod racing.
I like the one from Mandalorian. She's like, "Come on, baby, do the magic hand thing."
Grief car. Come on, baby, do the big magic hand thing.
Oh God.
Oh, A1 Links. What an incredible smell you've discovered.
or this is my favorite one. Doesn't apply. I'm young, but we had a slight weapons malfunction, but everything's perfectly all right now. How are you?
All right. Hold on. I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yes.
I like the hallway scene with Han, Chewie, and Leia when they're going into the trash compactor. Get in there, you big furry oaf!
The great Sarlacc of Carcoon.
Like, size matters not.
Han on Hoth. I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Oh God.
I swear, Han Solo's quotes are the best for this right now.
Yeah.
Seriously. Put that thing away before you get us all killed. Good job. Okay. Size matters not. Look at me. Judge me by my size, do you?
Not just the Jedi, but the younglings too.
The women and the children too. Oh, that better not be yours, Kay. Don't.
Oh wow.
The more accurate quote would be "Persistence reveals the path." Share out the ball corner. All right. Never tell me the odds. Good.
What about you, Kyle? We haven't heard one from you yet.
I said a couple of them, but I don't know. I can't think of nothing right now. My brain is like, no answer. Like, I don't know.
It's a small thermal exhaust port right below the main port.
I used to hit stuff smaller than that with my T16. Oh my gosh.
It's like shooting rump rats.
It didn't go in, it just impacted on the surface. Pull out, you're not doing any good back there.
Ever coming from a wall?
Oh jeez.
Oh,
I came
Let's
prepared.
blow this thing and go home. Oh. Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
How
blow
many
this
you got
thing and go
wrote
home.
down?
That's a good one.
Oh. Oh.
I was coming. It was me, and it's coming from the woman. No.
No.
Oh God. Oh.
We got any more? We got any more guys in the chat?
I don't think I got any more. I'm trying to think.
No. I'm going through every movie head. We haven't thought of any with Jar Jar Binks. Like,
Oh wow.
out of all the people, I thought his line
Clumsy.
I like it.
We can't go there. Oh.
Misa bring bad juju. Oh no.
Oh. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, my old lady's a Jar Jar Binks fan. This ain't gonna go over well. I'm gonna start making these jokes later.
Or for the married people out there, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I'm just playing. Oh, bro, we missed the most obvious one.
Oh Lord. Oh. Y'all are on something else. Ooh.
I'm burnt out. I think that's the last one I got.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think of some from the Bad Batch, but I can't. Oh, I can think of Wrecker when he throws that thermal detonator bomb. Oh, yeah!
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
No.
I can't think of. I don't know. My brain just ain't working. I can't come up with nothing. Usually, I'm the one that got all the things, but I'm just like, I keep wanting to go to say something and it doesn't come out.
All right. Your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust them. Obi-Wan speaking wise.
That's
yeah. Get alcohol in there.
Yeah, I was about to say there's a bar pickup line right there. Let's try spitting. That's a good trick. A1 links. You knew my father?
This is a more civilized weapon.
From a civilized age. Hokey religions and ancient weapons are no good for a good blaster on your head. Oh, jeez. Like I said, Han Solo, whatever he says, it just seems to fit in this right now.
You're going to go in there?
You're more brave than I thought.
You gotta look down. Try not. Do or do not. There is no try.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
If it's not in the archives, it does not exist. Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Lost a planet? Master Obi-Wan has.
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations.
That is Garrison's favorite line ever.
My
he wants a shirt that has an arrow pointing down that says that.
Yes.
Nice.
I could see that though, just Vader with his arm sitting in front of him, all stoic, and it just says that with an arrow going down like a lightsaber.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
Oh, yeah. All right. So now we're going to get to the topic. The topic of today. And this is going to be fun because I'm better than everybody. No, I'm joking. What is your favorite lightsaber form and why do you think it's better than all the rest of them?
Oh, I didn't think mine was better. I just liked it. Oh,
you got to go to battle, man.
That's bad. I didn't think about
like
that.
6, didn't you?
No, I picked 4-3.
Oh, I thought you picked 6. I thought for sure. CJ's picking 6 because that Maul used 6, didn't he?
No, yeah, Maul used 6, but Obi-Wan used Form 3. That's why I like Form 3. It's a more of a defensive
The defensive
approach.
one, yeah.
Yeah, well, and I was a defensive player in football, and I was very good on defense and basketball. So, like, defensive is always been one of my things. And how Obi-Wan fights, it's very against you and not against him. Like, the defense isn't a strain on him. It's more a strain on you. It wears you down. Kind of like in boxing, where I'm just going to let you beat the crap out of me. And once you're tired, I'm going to get you. Like, that's how Obi fights. So, Form 3. Thank you, not Form 6. I'm not going to immediately go into violence, Garrison.
Well,
I appreciate
the thing is, I thought you'd do Maul, but that lightsaber style that Maul did traditionally isn't super, like, aggressive. It's more of, like, a balance, so... It's not necessarily
he's
like
the most unbalanced character ever.
I know. That's what's weird about it.
Hey, Garrison, your mic is crackling or popping or doing
Is
something
it?
as you're.
I'm sorry. I was like bumping it and getting into it. How's that? Is this better?
Yeah, that's better. All right, Ken.
Why'd you come in with the radio voice? Like, hello, this is Sunday
Sexy.
Slow Jams with Garrison.
It was so sensual.
It was so personal. It came off as that Sunday Slow Jams like vibe. Like, this is Sunday Slow Jams with Garrison.
Welcome
Here
to
it
Lightsaber
is.
Radio with DJG. We're here with we're here with Darkside Daddy, and he's gonna tell us what his sex life is like with Star Wars.
Oh man.
All right. So the style I was more familiar with would be Form 5. She to me, I'm like it encompasses the beginning and the middle. It has everything in it. And then I also played football and running back. So I was all about power and forcing my way in, getting through. So yeah, I can find myself, using that style more often than any other. Like I go directly to that.
Okay, so like I'm torn, like really I'm torn because Form 2 is best set for my lightsaber. I got a curve handle lightsaber, so Form 2 is the best form. But then I got to go with I had to change what I really wanted to say with Form 2 because Form 7, come on, like dude, did you see how fast Samuel L. Jackson whooped the shit out of Palpatine?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whoopad is dope. I mean, that's basically all the lightsaber forms. Plus, you use your emotions. It's just like, dude, it's hard to beat that lightsaber form. I mean, he did like Yoda was jumping around and doing all this other shit and flying, and he couldn't fucking beat Palpatine. Mace Windu beat him in like 5 seconds. Like, bitch, get your, I'm about to kill you. And then Anakin had to cut off his hand and throw him out the window. So, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. Well, actually,
He will
Palpatine
make
threw
his
him out the window.
comeback whether we like it or not.
He's coming back. Mace was coming
Samuel L.
back.
Jackson has already openly expressed to multiple people. He keeps coming out and saying it. He went on Graham Norton and said, I would love to come back. Like, he's coming back. Like,
Yeah.
it would be stupid for Disney not to do it. It would just be stupid. You just got to have a good script. Samuel L. Jackson ain't going to play with no bad script.
No, he won't.
So I'm ready for him to come back. I want to see Mace Windu with a robot
Let the
arm.
man rest in peace.
No, if Boba Fett can come back,
Yeah.
Mace
Everybody
Windu
else
can
came
come
back.
back.
Everybody.
That's
And
what
then he
Samuel
comes back
Jackson's biggest
dual
sell.
lightsaber. He come back dual lightsaber. It will be crazy. Dual
Purple?
purple lightsaber.
Oh man,
It will be insane.
that's such a moneymaker too. Disney would fuck up if they didn't do it. Oh man.
No, and they got to make it rated R so Samuel can cuss in the whole video because now he's pissed off. 'Cause, he's pissed off. He got thrown out a window and Anakin cut off his
He'd be
head.
like,
So he's
"Where's
like,
Vader?"
fuck y'all.
He's like, "Where's Vader? Where the fuck is Vader? He's dead." What?
That would be like a great ending for season 2 of Boba Fett too. He kills Boba Fett. Boba Fett actually comes after him again, kills Boba Fett. Then he goes after Vader. That'd be like a great fucking whole.
Then that means he
arc.
killed Django and Boba. Oh man, that would be sick.
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
You know what? Forget all three of you. Leave Boba Fett alone. I came in wearing all my Boba Fett stuff. Now I feel attacked. I see what's up. That hurts.
Hey, after the first season of Boba Fett, I don't think it would be too hard to kill Boba Fett. You know what I'm saying? He
I
kind
think people would celebrate. We'd have celebrations across the galaxy, just like when they destroyed the Death Star.
That hurts. That hurts a little. It's fine. I'll take it. That's a slight sting, but I'll take it.
Garrison, what's your favorite form?
See, I'm with you, Kyle, where I'm stuck between 2 and 7. I just love how elegant and controlled Form 2 is. It just makes you look like I'm better than all of you when you're using it. You know what I mean? Especially when you see like Dooku using it. He just looks so
Effortless.
Yeah, so effortless.
It looks effortless.
And it's just efficient and quick. But also Form 7 is just like the most badass, right? Like you can embrace your emotions and just destroy people. So Yeah, one of those.
Like I like because Bane's is Form 2, and Bane had the hook handle lightsaber, and Bane was dope. Like Bane was super dope when it came to it. But then you have to look at like Xana. He trained Xana in Form 3, and basically Xana was he was worried about having to fight Xana because of how good he trained her on, Form 3. Cause it's all defensive. She basically put up a barrier, and you couldn't fuck with it. Like she just sat there and wait for you to get tired and then kill your ass. So it was like, oh man. But Bane was just like his power, and with the hook handle lightsaber, it actually changed the form just slight enough that like he was just whacking Jedi's left and right. And I mean, it didn't hurt that he had an Orbilis armor that, was impenetrable. So it was like, and Bane is my favorite, like Bane and Revan. Like, and Revan like mastered Form 2 too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, both of my favorite characters is Form 2, but then at the same time, like, Palpatine ain't no joke. Yoda is dope. Yoda flipping around, it'd be hard as hell to kill that little, like, Jesus Christ, you little bastard, quit moving. You know what I'm saying? And, like, Palpatine didn't have no problem, fucking with Yoda. But Mace came in there and it was like, boom, the arm, you about to die, and that always captivated me how quick that was.
What makes me mad, though, is Kit Fisto, one of the most elegant lightsaber duelists, one of the most well-versed in all forms of any martial arts, on top of the lightsaber forms. And he dies in a second. Just gone. He just screams and dies. And everybody made an excuse. I was reading this Reddit thing where he's like, he was such in shock when Sidious jumped out of his chair and spun. No, he fought Grievous.
Yeah.
No, there's that terrifying
afraid.
screech. There's that screech, dude.
It was not. It was
That's
not
another
the
great
walrus roar that scared him. Come on,
and you got the Force. You got to think about it. You got the Force. The Force is giving you a prediction anyway. You know what I'm saying of what's gonna happen. He's about to jump out this chair and try to stab me. I got to get ready. They just stood there and took it like.
they just all took it. It's amazing.
It's like when you wake your wife up in the morning. She knows it's coming, but you know what I'm saying.
You don't want to be woken up.
You ain't got to scream at her when you do it. You just slide it in there. And that's exactly.
But if you look at it, Sidious had a better insight to everything that was going on than the whole council. So yeah, I could see him. Having
he had
that
shrouded it in darkness. Yeah. So
Well, you knew he was the Sith Lord as soon as first off Anakin told Mason then went there. They knew that they was going to capture
They knew they were
a Sith
somebody.
Lord. Then when his lightsaber popped out, they seen it. Then he had the low ground and he still killed a whole in like
he
2
explained
seconds.
everything. He did the sinister explanation and yeah.
You knew it was jacked up, and
knew
you
what
wasn't
were
prepared.
when you were walking through the door, you knew what you were walking into.
it's treason.
All 4 of you died and left Mace alone. What if Mace died because Mace did die? Way to go, Kit Fisto. Way to kill the Jedi Order. This is your fault.
In one of the comics, it shows Kit Fisto uses a form of a pad to and he does it differently to the point that Mace had to take him to the side and be like, "Hey man, don't ever do that again, man." That was kind of crazy. So, like, I don't know. I just think it was I think too many people were asking for a movie about Kid Fisto or a series or something had to do with Kid Fisto, and they was like, we got to get rid of this dude. People are asking too much. We got to kill him off. So they was like, just go ahead and let him die in 3 seconds.
It's a name. It's a name, Kid Fisto. That's a dope ass name.
Yeah, they ain't like the name.
Like the first, when
Sound
they
like a
started
rapper.
their line, of Black Series lightsabers, he was a part of the first set. Like his lightsaber was a part of the first 5 that dropped. Everybody, I can still go out. It's like $380 now to go find his lightsaber.
Ooh.
Like it is hard to find that first wave of Black Series lightsabers. And I can go to GameStop right now and actually buy it for $175. They have like 4 in the back that they can't get rid of. And I'm like,
because nobody knows. If you ain't a true Star Wars fan, you don't even know who. If you're like a regular mediocre Star Wars fan, you watch the movies.
just buy the damn lightsaber.
You don't even know who Kid Fisto is. You know what I'm saying? You're like, who? That dude, the Palpatine killed in 3 seconds. He sucked. Like, you don't know how dope this dude really is. This dude is dope.
He was one of my favorite Jedis. He was. Him and Obi-Wan. Like, I loved like when you would watch Clone Wars, and he was just so stoic in Clone Wars, especially with his old Padawan. He was just like, remember what I taught you, and this. And when he was fighting Grievous, he took Grievous's legs off. Like old boy messed up Grievous faster than Obi-Wan did. It took Obi-Wan almost a whole movie to kill Grievous. It took a 30-minute episode, and Fisto almost had him. Like, it was pretty freaking close. If they weren't in Grievous's lair, I think Kit Fisto would have killed him. I think it would have ended the Clone Wars. But Dave was like, we can't let Kit Fisto do this.
Well, that was during the time during Clone Wars was during the time that Kit Fisto was starting to get big. Everybody was, because they did a lot of episodes with Kit Fisto in there, and Kit Fisto is dope. So when you look at the scenario, they got to be like, all right, man, we got to kill him in the movie.
The fact that his lightsaber is water adaptable, like he can light that thing underwater. He's like, I'm a water species. I'm gonna have to try to find a way to make this waterproof. Like, this is gonna be a struggle and a half. I wonder how many trial and error and electrocution moments he had underwater. Like he almost turned into a fish fillet.
Turn it on, all the fish float to the top. He's like, damn it.
Back to the drawing board.
Chris said Jakari and
Form.
A1 Link says that he says that Kit's the whole Republic died because of Kit's fault. It was Kit's fault.
Yep.
Yes, it was because he died too quick.
Yeah, if he would have.
They should have just left Mace and Kit Fisto. That would have been it. It would have made more sense to me, especially watching the Clone Wars. It was like Kit Fisto was like he was right there with Mace Windu. Like,
dude, you know how dope that would have been if they would have like like everything went through. Anakin runs in, Mace got Kit standing to the side, and Anakin cuts off Mace's hand. They blast him out the window, and then he has to fight Kit Fisto. And he defeats Kit Fisto in the movie. That would have been so dope. That would have been
intriguing, though. That would have given us the lightsaber battle before the lightsaber battle of all. Like, before the Obi-Annie fight, you give us a Kit Fisto Kit Fisto Anakin fight, and Palpatine's sitting there like, yes.
Kill him. Do it.
Take his hands. He took Dooku's. Take his hands.
That was just payback.
Right.
He had to cut his hands off first.
Even Anakin's like, that's not the Jedi way. Well, you gotta think about it, Annie. He took your arm, you took his hands. It's fair. Let's move along. Like, that's how I took that whole conversation. It was kind of like karma.
A1 Link says Form 2 is his favorite form.
That's what's up.
I don't know. Form 2 is just dope because, like, it's so powerful. It's so hard. It's powerful and it's elegant at the same time. It's just, but you got to look at it like, it's kind of hard, though, because, like, Form 1, everybody knows Form 1. So, like, anybody picks Form 1, it's like the basic techniques. Like, everybody got to get top. Every Padawan gets top Form 1 right off the bat. Then you go into the other forms and you have to go through all this special training. But you got to think about it. Like, a lot of people look at all the different things, but there was one guy that was teaching all the younglings, the form. So he had to know all of them. So how dope was that dude? Like, what? And how did Anakin just kill him that fast when they went into the thing? Like, how did this dude? He taught you how to use a lightsaber, and then you kill him. That's one of the concepts to just be like, what? Okay, this dude, like. And you're fighting like 30 other Jedis at one time. Right? How many Jedis was in the temple? That still boggles my mind. Like, how did Anakin kill all these people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand stormtroopers are shooting, but come on, they're Jedi. Base took out like 150,000 droids at one time. You know what I'm saying? By himself. So, like, how does this coincide? How does this work? Like, Anakin just walked in with like 80 stormtroopers and killed all the Jedi. Like, nah, it's just hard for me to understand that. It was all a surprise. Even when he walked in on the kids, it was all a surprise. Caught him slipping. Yeah, that's true. Like the Star Wars version of a drive-by, just come in shooting and swing the lightsabers at everybody.
Catch the whole crew lacking and lay 'em down.
They sitting there talking, and like he don't even give him a chance to pull out the lightsaber, and then just cuts him in half right there in front of the other person. Like, oh god, that dude got cut in half. Oh shit, get my lightsaber out. Already dead.
Anakin's trying to grab it.
He tried to grab the lightsaber. Oh shit.
Did you see the deleted scene where one of the Jedi is like, I can't remember which one it is, but she's meditating and Anakin comes up there and just shoves his lightsaber right through her and throws her off to the side. I was like, damn, old boy, you need to simmer down. Like, we get it. You kind of mad.
No, imagine the first person he killed. They're walking out the door. They just had a lovely day. You know, they got a piece of cake from the birthday party, and they're going home.
It's the celebration that Obi-Wan beat Grievous on there's a cake. They're all celebrating. Like, the war's over. Guys walking out. I'm going to go get a drink. Just gone. He's laying there staring at the cake. Not the cake.
You know, a lot of them was looking. You know, a lot of them was just looking. They were just looking and staring like, what is going on? Is that Anakin just killing people? Why is he just killing there? Oh, shit, dog. He's coming for me next. They trying to grab their lightsaber off. And like, y'all didn't feel this. Like, come on, man. That's what I'm saying. You're in a building full of Jedi. And didn't nobody sense this coming? Like, y'all suck with the Force now. Y'all's Force ability was gone.
The first 10 Jedis, they're looking at, oh, this must be a training event. Let's let it play out.
I'm dead.
Like, man, that looks so realistic.
So real.
Yo, wake up. He walks up. Yo, wake up. It's over.
And then when they do the flashback to Grogu seeing the stormtroopers shooting everybody, it's like 3 stormtroopers fighting some Jedi and they just winning. Like, what the hell is going on?
Like, come on.
Like, first off, stormtroopers can't hit shit. Well, I guess they was clone troopers, so they could hit some stuff.
So
Grogu like, I'm not sure I want to do this anymore.
I don't think I want to be a Jedi. This guy really hates me.
You guys suck.
You guys were wanting to teach me what you do? Man, you couldn't even fight off clone troopers. I'm good. I'm gonna be over here. Like, I'm gonna come kick it over here. Thank you for the offer.
I'm going back to Dagobah.
Right. I know there's another little green guy somewhere.
The other one died because he ain't here, so I don't know what happened to him. I guess he died too. I got to get the hell out of here.
Everybody be dying. I can't do this.
My pops is dead. I got to go.
What if that was why Obi-Wan and Yoda went back originally, other than to change the distress signal to come back to the temple? What if it was to find Grogu because he was supposed to be the last hope? And Yoda comes in, yo, where's my son? They did not get to him. What?
Hey,
Damn. I guess I'm off the Dagobah.
The Empire took my baby.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was watching the Book of Boba Fett. I'm rewatching it, and I'm sitting there. I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if Grogu left and went back to Mando because he was like, dude, I know who your dad is. Your dad tried to kill me, man. I'm not about to follow you. You know what I'm saying? I can sense y'all are the same, man. Y'all are related. I'm not about to trust you. You ain't killing me.
Give me that chainmail and get me out of here.
You killed your dad. Like, you got your dad killed. You really think I should trust you training me? You're going to get me killed. You're going to get her killed. The droids are going to die somehow. Like, this is going to get bad real quick. Like, I think I'm going to go back with Mando. He got something you don't got. Tenacity.
And Luke was like, you know what, Grogu, you're right. And he disappeared.
I'm just surprised that everybody went that was the very first time I watched it. I was sitting there thinking like, wait a minute, man, Grogu will be his first student. No, Ben was his first student. Like, how is this playing out? Like, this doesn't make he can't stay. We know this. Like, oh man, they just gave us the answer already. Like, yeah.
I would have been a little greedy green bastard and took them both. Like, come on. If I was Luke, I would have put the chainmail on him to protect him. And then give him a lightsaber.
Well, I don't know how much a chainmail is. Like, we discussed that before. And I don't think that's going to help a lot. You know what I'm saying? Against an Inquisitor or Darth Vader or anybody with a lightsaber or a stick, just jab right through the hole and just kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a chain link shirt. Like, that's not going to help too much.
I mean, it's better than not having any protection.
You can get killed by one of those Camino darts.
Oh, I got dart real quick. What happened to Grogu? Camino dart.
Okay, dot.
I
This
can't
is one of
find
those
the.
Camino darts.
There
By
it
the
is.
cloners.
This is one of those Camino darts. The cloners.
You know, it's just like Mando, out of all the things you could have made him, you could have made him something better than that. Like, you made him a chain link fence to wear. You know what I'm saying?
A chain link fence. Oh, jeez.
I think he was expecting Grogu to have that same style as Yoda, and jumping around. Chainmail might give a little bit of extra protection
That's
with him
fair.
flipping around. So
Yeah, because a lightsaber slash would just bounce off the Beskar.
yeah, the best guard
I mean-
is like
And because he'll be jumping around all over using like Form 4. So.
right.
That would make sense.
I don't, like Form just seems like the most work. Like, why would I want to jump 1,000 times? Like, well, I can just stand there and go. You know what I'm saying? Yoda, that shit just look tiring. Like, dude, and the messed up thing about it is like, dude, this dude just walked in on a cane. Now this dude's flipping off a wall hose. Like, yo, what the hell is going on?
Well, that's why they say Qui-Gon got beat by Darth Maul. Qui-Gon was a better duelist, but because he used Form 4, he got so tired that he died.
What kills me though is that he was Form 4, but he taught Obi-Wan to use 1, 2, and 3 together in his training, and then Obi-Wan was like, "Nah, I just like 3. I'm gonna just stick with 3. It's good."
Well, overall, 3 is the best form.
Yeah.
Like, overall, like, if you really go into depth of each one of the Form 3 is the best. Because Form 3, you basically, you're just you're rope-a-doping somebody. You know what I'm saying? You just sitting there and you're just blocking and you're letting them use up all their energy and then you kill them as soon as they make a mistake.
Yeah, I have all the forms right here. Form 3, a defensive style that utilizes tight, controlled movements and strict that was not the word. Strict movements. The practitioner of this form focused on the defense entirely in any situation and committed to analyzing their opponent and opening or creating, often from the frustration and fatigue of the enemy, while not succumbing to the fatigue or making mistakes themselves. It remained popular even during the creation of the lightsaber forms. So it's everybody's fallback. It's literally everybody's fallback. It's like, Form 7 ain't working. I'm going to go to 3 real fast. Like,
and what I was reading yesterday about Form 3 is that the Jedi kind of did it because it was supposed to be their form. Like, all the Jedis was supposed to know Form 3 because it was a defensive. And since they don't use offense, they only use defense and they only kill if they have to. That was the best form. But then other people was like, screw that shit. I'm not getting killed. What are you talking about, man? I'm just going to be blocking until somebody stabs me. No, that ain't going to work. I think they had a lot.
But how Obi used it is like it almost made him invincible. Like every single one of his fights, it almost made him invincible using that form. So,
I mean, you got to think about it. You had Grievous. This dude had 4 lightsabers attacking, and he couldn't even penetrate his defense with 4 lightsabers. Like, and I understand Grievous don't have no force ability, but still, that's still got to be hard to deal with somebody with 4 lightsabers. Like, just like, holy shit, Jesus!
I bet you that was the first reaction any Jedi had when they went in to go fight him. Oh, the boy's got 4. He's got. Yo, this was not in the briefing.
Hey, y'all didn't tell me his arms could come apart.
Right. I was expecting 4. What are you doing to me? No wonder why he's got a vast lightsaber collection. Everybody be going in thinking he just got 2 arms and this is gonna be easy. He don't got no force ability. 4 arms pop out. Jeez. He's not in the briefing.
He looks like a droid. It's like, oh, this is gonna be an easy win. And then he fucking splits apart and hacking and slashing.
That would suck. That would really, really suck.
Do we know what lightsaber form Grievous uses?
No, I could look it up right quick.
If he was
'Cause
trained by Doku,
I
Yeah,
don't.
Or
I don't know which one that
he
Dooku
doesn't have
would give him though, because his wrists rotate. So that would be. I don't know if he's like a mixture of like maybe 7 and like 5. Because, like, that would-
Form 0, which consists of spinning lightsabers in a 0 really fast.
Oh, jeez. I would want whatever that form Pong Krell has from Clone Wars. How about you get out of the chat, Chris? Nobody likes Pong Krell here. He is an evil, evil man. I am a clone sympathizer. Pound sand. I can't stand Pong Krell. I was so happy when he died. When old boy shot him in the jail cell, I was like, yes! Thank you.
Dude, that's why I didn't understand the old stopping lightsaber bolts. Vader couldn't do it. Pong couldn't do it. Like when the thing went down, he could have just held up his hand. But Kylo Ren could stop a lightsaber. I mean, a blaster bolt midair. Like, what is going on, man?
so when Han shot at Vader, that didn't count as stopping the.
No, he blocked it with his hand. He just used
Oh,
his hand.
Okay.
Like,
He put like a force shield around his hand and just took the bolts in his hand.
Yeah, I'm like, that's stopping the. My opinion, that was stopping the lightsaber bolt.
but Kylo Ren stopped it in midair.
Cool.
He just stopped it in midair, and then he walked like it was, and just left it sitting there, walked by it like, okay, whatever. Like, dude, what is going on?
The only person that we see that's similar to that is season 7 of Clone Wars with Maul, where he just pushes him to the side.
Yeah,
that's the only thing we see. You can deflect their path, but freezing it midair. I mean,
have you ever noticed how slow blaster bolts are? Like, they're so slow that you can just dodge them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jedi, they just be, the Jedi said they just move out the way. They just dodge to the side, just let it go by. Like, dude, what the hell how slow are these things?
You got to play Vader Immortal on the VR system.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Jeez.
You really get to see how slow those bolts are.
It's like, and then people be like, if Star Wars ever came here, we would all die. We have bullets. They go super fast. You know?
Yeah. You can see a blaster bolt coming. You can't see a bullet coming.
I'm like, I don't know if that will work out too well for them. They just have to blow us up from space because it's not, it ain't going to work.
Nope.
They come down here, they're going to have a problem.
We're going to be winning this war. Well, we might have a problem with the Jedi, but...
You know how bad that would suck if you were just sitting at home one day, you just watching TV, and then you heard like some sirens going off, and then it was talking about the Empire was here. Like, what? The Empire? What? And it's like you look outside, Star Destroyers are outside the planet. Just,
Star Destroyers all over.
Like, oh God, man, what are we going to do? That would suck. Like, oh man,
the gunships.
Really
we're just shooting them from the. We got all our battleships going out there. It's like that Battlefield movie. We're all firing up on them. It's not working.
We'd kill ourselves. We would. Everybody just start shooting nukes at them and shit. Like, oh damn, we're all dead. I think we're the only people in the galaxy that would just destroy our whole planet just to stop somebody else from taking it over. Like, oh no, we can't have it. You ain't getting it. We killing everybody.
Had it.
It's over.
All right.
We done here. We good. We press the button. We good here.
You ain't gonna want this planet. We're just destroying.
Go take the damn moon.
Futurama. Futurama. We give up. We surrender.
I was thinking more of
I give up.
that dude gave up without even a chance. Jar Jar was just, I surrender.
What kills me though is in the Clone Wars, he puts on that Jedi cloak and he plays like I'm a Jedi kind of attitude. And I remember in the beginning when he started, he's like, "Oh, Misa not a Jedi," and everybody's like, "Jedi fire!" Like, just,
And just dumb luck and clumsiness.
yeah, how old boy didn't die every time he got into a situation in Clone Wars. Really pisses me off. Like, I get in that situation, I'm dead. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't making it. But he's like almost 7 feet tall. You can't miss him. He's in a Jedi cloak, and he didn't even get eaten by the freaking the water slug. It became best friends with him. What? Get out of here. Jar Jar was your lucky ass.
Jar Jar is definitely force sensitive.
Oh yeah. He's Plagueis. We just don't know it.
Yeah.
I don't think he's Plagueis. I think he got you have to have force ability just to get away with dumb luck like that. Like it's dumbfounding in your brain. Your brain just be like, what? Like, how are you not dead? Like 800 people tried to kill him and he survived. Like, how is this possible?
And the fact that Sidious didn't kill him really makes me mad.
What style would Jar Jar Binks use?
He'd make his own, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say it'd be his own style.
He would struggle to learn one.
I think it'd be his own style. Oh shit! It'd be just called oh shit.
Oh shit!
And win. And he'd win. He'd be like,
yeah.
That oh shit 2 style.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh shit 2 style, man. Oh shit 2 style.
Dylan. He's got the same superpowers as Domino and from Deadpool 2. Yeah.
Drunk fencing.
Form Boomba.
K1 links. Form Boomba.
Jar Jar's Form Boomba.
Drunk fencing. I love that. Oh, jeez.
It's like, Jar Jar, I thought you don't have Boomba. Misa always have Boomba.
Right as he ignites his lightsaber.
Dude, I'd be running like hell if Jar Jar lit a lightsaber. Oh, shit.
No. You're like running. Misa just want a hug. No, you don't.
Like, he'd kill like half the senators on accident. Like, oh, sorry. Yeah.
He's just turning around and just hitting people with it.
Cutting people's arms and legs off.
That's why Padme didn't live. She took a lightsaber from Jar Jar. That's how it went.
We just didn't see it.
We just didn't know.
We need you to train Jar Jar Binks. What happened to his last 6 trainers?
Misa clumsy.
Why are you a Sith, Jar Jar? Because the Jedi kicked me out. Because I was clumsy.
They don't want me no more.
Get banned from the Jedi Order because of clumsiness.
That would suck. You're just sitting there. I thought you were training to be a Jedi. No. Be a Sith now. Like, you want to talk about it? No, it's okay. Misa used the dark side.
He's like, you son big doo-doo this time. Who's in that big doo-doo now?
Oh, man.
I swear he had to have been the reason why this all happened. Like, if you watch episode 1, he runs into Qui-Gon Jinn. They have to leave Naboo. He's with them. I feel like it's his fault they were getting attacked in the first place.
Yeah.
Well, they were chasing him.
But I'm surprised he didn't be like, oh, let's go to this planet. And it's fucking Tatooine.
Oh, it's closest. It's the closest planet. Let's go there. Like, everything had, like, you got all the key moments that changed the galactic history. Jar Jar was there.
Yeah. Like, tell me he's not a Sith Lord.
Hey.
He was there when they met Anakin. He saw Anakin and Padme on multiple occasions in episode 2, and then gave Palpatine power. Like, come on. Like
Yeah.
he's been there through it all.
Part of the plan. Like he runs into Qui-Gon. Everything was like
he was a part of every single thing. And he died. He finally died when the Empire fell. You're telling me when he decided to off himself, like the comics say he did, really dark. The Empire falls on the same day. Come on, no. There's a coincidence there, right?
What a coincidence,
right? He kills himself and then the Empire is defeated. No. Jar Jar, you're not so sneaky. Like we know what you're doing here.
What if Jar Jar was actually Bane? Because Bane learned essence transfer.
You are so stuck on this.
He loves Bane.
And he's just there essence transfer all the way, and then he runs out of people and he can't find nobody, so he just jumps into Jar Jar like right before.
Out of all the people you could jump into, you just jump into Jar Jar.
It'd be easy. Wouldn't be no resistance from his mental or his psyche.
No.
It wouldn't be too hard.
None at all.
Like he was on Naboo trying to set things up, get everything set up for Palpatine and everything, and like, oh man, I can't get to him in time. I'm about to die, and just jump into Jar Jar and just,
Oh no, hey, that makes sense. And then the reason he was clumsy was because he was trying to get used to the body.
Yep. I mean, that could work.
Dan, what are you doing to me? What are you doing
I
to
think we
me?
figured
Because
it
he's
out.
always been in
We
human
learned.
bodies, and being in a Gungan, it's like, whoa, this is weird. Fuck.
I'm like 7 feet tall.
We
I'm
just
not- I don't
started
have
a new
muscles.
theory.
Comic book, here we go. This is gonna be dope.
What if so what if they make a Mace Windu thing and his actual arch enemy is Jar Jar? Like he finds out who Jar Jar really is, and so Mace is going after Jar Jar. That would be like a dope plot twist that nobody would ever see coming.
Nobody
Take some
ever
notes,
see that.
Disney. Take some notes. We giving y'all.
we
We
need
giving
that
y'all
Dark
the.
Jar Jar.
I don't think they'll do Jar Jar.
It would make sense though. I mean, like I said,
would.
he started all of this. This is his damn fault. He put Palpatine in power.
And
He
you
ran
gotta
into
think about it.
Qui-Gon.
Nobody would ever expect him. Like nobody.
Nope. They
So that would be like the whole thing of the rule of two is you never like Bane was strictly about hiding. Like you had to hide. You had to make sure everything was set in place first. So that would like solely fit into the whole rule of two thing.
Yeah.
It would be perfect.
I love our tangent here. We went from lightsaber form to Dark Jar Jar real quick. I love how it escalates. This is the best show ever. Things I think about on my couch, I get to talk about with you guys on a podcast. It's amazing.
That's what makes it so much fun.
Yeah, this definitely was fun.
You just be sitting there on the couch, you come up with an idea. Yo, Saturday's gonna be funny. Darth Jar Jar.
Jar Jar, man.
What if he's the one? What if he was using the Force when they were leaving Naboo, when the ship was getting attacked, and somehow he put a barrier around R2 to fix the ship so they can make it to Tatooine, because he knew Anakin was there. Because come on, you telling me that R2 is going to survive all that? All his homeboys got shot. Like they all died. And how do they miss R2 5 times before he gets that shit plugged in? Come on. Come on.
R2 was the luckiest droid ever.
R2 is the cockiest droid. After that, you know he had some big set on him. Like, I saved the queen. I destroyed the blockade. Like, come on.
You gotta think about it. All throughout Star Wars, R2 he just like barrels in, goes right to the port, going past droids, stormtroopers, clone troopers, everybody. He just goes right past them. They don't ever even pay no attention to him. They don't even look at him. He just goes right on by him.
The only time we see him get confronted was in episode 3. And we saw what happens to you if you mess with R2. You get oil and fire. That's it. He messes you up.
Like this.
I think there's dark stories about R2 out there in the universe.
Yeah,
because of that one moment.
R2 done did some dark shit. I can see that.
Him and Chopper both would be some shady ass war criminals. Like,
Yeah.
like
R2's the Putin of Star Wars.
I can see it. R2 got a guy in the basement and he's electrocuting him.
Tell me what I want to know.
Over and over again. Beep boop beep 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 boop. Shit. Like
I don't understand droid. Shock.
perfect spy. Perfect.
Dude, that's still one of the funniest memes ever. The one R2 and it says the reason they beeped out all R2's words because he swore so much. And it changes his entire language. Like, oh man, he can't sound like that. Oh god, this is definitely rated R. That would be something just
That's
terrible.
hilarious. That is hilarious.
That would be like, could you imagine you just sitting there in a chair and R2 comes up and starts questioning? You can't understand him, so he starts electrocuting you and then he burns your leg. He just torches your leg. Like, you're just on fire. Like, I don't even know what you're saying. Oh, what are you asking? I don't know.
I don't understand you. Get 3PO. Get 3PO. I think R2 and 3PO are the good cop, bad cop. You got R2 the bad cop and 3PO the good cop. Good cop. He's like, yeah, we're going to talk and we're going to have a great conversation. We're going to get down right to the problem. And he goes out to get coffee. And R2 comes in there. Oh, we ain't talking about shit today. And comes in and just starts shocking him.
He got some Napoleon complex. He's all little, so he just burns you. He just catches you on fire instantly. Like, oh, you didn't even ask me a question. Oh God.
You just rolled up in here and lit my ass on fire. What's going on?
C-3PO comes back in like, what? Oh, what's going on?
So C-3PO comes back in and you're dead. And 3PO's like, did you get anything out of him? Nope. R2 just strolls out the door. On to the next. That's some good cop, bad cop.
Oh God. I gotta stop laughing. It's starting to hurt. All right, let's get to the what if question. Okay. Press the button.
Press the button.
It only takes one decision to decide the direction of the galaxy. A decision that will influence the outcome. But if that decision went the other way, reality as we know it would change forever. The galaxy would be on a different course. Things that have happened would cease to exist. A new narrative would be etched into creation. So we are going to analyze those other possibilities when we ask, what if?
Okay, the what if question for this episode is, what if Han Solo would have died during his freezing in carbonite? How would it
why
change
you gotta go
things?
for my heart like that? Like, you come straight out swinging like that.
Hey, it's a good what if question.
Yeah, that hurts. Right out the gate, you just going for my guy here.
That would have motivated Chewie. Chewie would have been so pissed.
Oh, Chewie would have went. Think about it. When Leia brings him in, and he finds out Han's dead, like Leia defreezes him and he's just dead. Chewie just would have went AWOL. I think Chewie just would have went berserk. At that moment, he's at a peak performance. He's already pissed off that he's in handcuffs. He's already pissed off that he's got to go do this. I think he's going to go AWOL, and I think he kills Jabba himself. Yeah. So, fun fact, my daughter's doing something a little out of line, and her middle name is Amidala. So, yeah, it's one of those days. It's one of those mornings. Yeah.
So I think what would really happen, I think they would have Chewie would break those handcuffs because he'd be so angry. And he would literally dig Jabba's face off. Like, not rip his arms off because, you know, he really don't have no arms. But he would, like, just reach in and grab his face. I would just rip his skull right out of his face. A big Jabba skull. And just show it to everybody. And he'd become the new supreme leader of Tatooine.
What?
He'd be the
I think Chewie would go all dark
He
side.
would take the Hutt's place.
The Hutts
He
would
would
be
just
like,
take over.
all the Hutts would be like, don't mess with that one. We're going to leave Tatooine alone. We good. There's a hologram of that Wookiee right there doing this. I'm good.
Like, he would no longer be known for, you know, ripping arms off. He'd be known as a skull crusher. Just rip your skull out.
Face off.
I think that, and then I think because of that, what happened? I think Leia would go into a form of depression, and then when they was taking Luke out, because Luke would show up, and then they was taking Luke out to go into the Sarlacc pit. I think Leia would just jump off the barge into the Sarlacc pit and kill herself, and then Luke would be like, "What the hell's going on?" And he survived, but then he wouldn't have no help, and then he would have lost, and then the Empire would still be in control of everything. Vader would still be on the dark side. Anakin wouldn't have came back as himself as a Force ghost. I don't think that would have happened. I know it's a little dark, but I like I like the dark side.
I like the dark side.
Could you just imagine that? You see Leia, like she's like, what is she just standing there and Chewie's like, it'll be okay, and she just jumps off the barge right into the Sarlacc pit, like just depression, suicide, and we don't condone suicide on Lightsaber Radio.
Oh no, Leia, she's strong as fuck. So
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
I don't think she'd kill herself.
I think that might have, awoken her Force side, and maybe she would have went to the dark side.
We discussed that a lot on this podcast of the dark side Leia.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. I think that would be a great movie. Like they should make a movie on Dark Side Leia.
Right, because she has the Force, and it's like that would have drove her over the edge. That would have drove her over the edge, and maybe she would have took over Tatooine.
Maybe she would have took over the entire galaxy. Could you imagine Leia shooting lightning at you?
Right.
Palpatine be like, "Oh shit! Oh, what are you doing? Hey, hold up! Hey, stop!
Wait, no.
Don't do it! Don't do it!"
Don't do it. Stop.
Oh man, that would be crazy.
That
Could
would,
you just-
that would be something.
Then she trains Rey in the dark side. Then we actually get dark side Rey, like the real one. They just like two messed up broads that
Then
just
she
take
be-
over the galaxy.
Then she would be honest. Ray who? Ray Palpatine. Thank you.
We needed that answer. We got the answer. It just took some people dying. But hey, we got to figure it out. It's where it's supposed to be. The world is right.
Could you imagine that? Just Leia walking in with a red lightsaber, force lightning, just shocking the shit out of everybody. Got Chewie on a chain like a dog. Like, get him. And
That would
Chewie's
be
like,
insane.
that would be crazy as hell. We should do a comic.
That
like
would be an insane visual. Man, that would be dope.
That would be a great comic. We should write a comic called Dark Leia.
Dark Leia.
Yo, I would not be mad. I think I'd buy that series.
You just got Chewie ripping people's arms off and her just electrocuting everybody and chopping people's heads off. Like,
I feel like she would control Chewie. Like I think there'd be a chain on Chewie. Because she'd have to be able to control him. He'd be like the Rancor for Boba Fett. Like there's a chain.
Oh, dude.
He's gotta hold on to him.
Completely wild. Just all animal now. No more of that.
There's
cute-
no civilization with him.
Yeah, just straight animal now.
That would be amazing. And R2, instead of him being blue and white, he's like black and red. Oh man.
and he just catching people on fire and electrocuting people too. Like,
Where's 3PO? He couldn't cut it. He couldn't cut it.
No. They bring C-3PO back in Beskar steel, just red eyes, just
speaking in Sith.
Yes,
all Sith
Oh,
tongue,
man. He just did the
Yo,
sword.
that was.
Yo, Disney, you need to be taking notes.
Now I want to see that. Now I want to see it.
Oh man.
On the bright side, the sequels wouldn't exist because Ben Solo wouldn't have been born. Or wait, no. You combine it with the top comment. Sorry. Because Luke and Leia would end up doing some Game of Thrones shit. Then Ben Solo, some inbred like idiot. He's like, ah.
You got Ben Skywalker.
I use the Force on you.
What the worst part about that is the only reason why Luke found out Leia was his sister is because he went out to go train to be a Jedi. What if he didn't train to be a Jedi because he went to go rescue? Oh, that's gonna be no! Oh no!
Then you
Like
got
it-
like an inbred Ben Solo.
Oh no! It wouldn't even be
Oh.
Ben. They'd name him like Anakin.
Oh,
and Vader's there when he's being born because it's like a
yes.
dark side family just took over the whole. The
Vader
only thing
hits
is
the ground.
Palpatine would have to still be alive because
Oh gosh,
Dude, that
this
would be
got
like-
really dark.
that would be the craziest thing ever to like have it like because Palpatine have to be there because they can't kill Palpatine because then Vader dies because his heart's hooked up to Palpatine. Right. So, but you got like Grandpa Palpatine, you got Vader, you got Leia and Luke. Leia and Luke are together. It's all nasty. And then you got Chewbacca's on a chain. You got
Some dark.
and
comic.
they're all just flying around in the Death Star, blowing up planets. Like, oh, join us. No, boom. Okay, move to the next one. Move to the next one.
While playing the banjo.
Rolling ding ding, rolling ding ding. Yeah.
all of Leia looks more like a dominatrix than a Sith. Fight collars.
Because you know Luke be the bitch in that relationship. You know it.
She got Luke on a chain, too.
She got Luke on a chain.
He got the gag on.
Got that ball in his mouth.
Oh no. Oh gosh.
This is all wrong. This is all wrong.
This escalated so fast. So fast.
Oh, God.
Oh no. Oh.
Wow.
I can't say I wouldn't buy it to read it though. I would be so intrigued. I'd be like Dark Leia, and then she's just in a dominatrix outfit with a lightsaber.
Bro, this is what happens when Charlie's gone. We go off the deep end, bro.
We're not drowning though, because I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat is laughing too hard to comment. On the bright side, Boba Fett would never have fallen in the Sarlacc pit and would have remained a badass than some soft.
We just made
Hey,
a
you know
better
what, Chris?
Star Wars.
Leave Boba Fett alone.
We completely just made a better Star Wars, a really dark rated R, completely
Dominatrix.
perverted.
Oh, I know
Star
that.
Wars.
It's an
That
Adam
was
and
fan
Eve product.
erotica right there. That was fan erotica.
That is such an Adam and Eve product right there. That is like in their coloring book shelf. Dark Leia's at the top.
Wow.
Oh no.
Oh.
Are we done with the what if? Because we can keep going. Oh no.
All right. Let's get to some news and rumors.
The Holonet News and Rumors.
Okay. To me, there wasn't really that much news. I mean, I found a few things. One of the big things is that the writer of Kenobi kind of explained why Darth Vader had to come back, and they kind of got rid of Maul a little bit. And I thought it was very interesting. Y'all can catch that on comicbook.com. Then the Skywalker Saga trailer. Oh, wait. We got to do that. I forgot. We got to check out the Rise of the Lego Skywalker Rise of whatever, the Dark Side Rising, whatever.
What?
I kind of know what I'm saying a little bit.
Video game trailer.
Oh,
Yeah,
right
video
now?
game trailer. We
Yeah.
got to, we got.
There you go,
we're
Garrison.
watching
I
that.
just
Okay.
simplified the hell out of that.
I was trying to get it out. It wasn't coming. It just was. It was like something was happening. All right, let's go. Let me pull it up.
I'm excited for this game. I've already pre-ordered it. I'm ready
You ain't
for
gonna
it.
get
I
it.
haven't had a good Lego game in forever.
When you
I
get it
bought
in your
every
hand,
single one of them.
Right? I've had
No
every
way.
single one.
One of them.
And I've
Yeah.
been needing this one. And they pushed it and I got my money back. And I was like, yo, this better happen because I've been wanting this forever now. I can't keep playing my Xbox 360. Come on, guys. Like, don't get me wrong. I have the R2D2 Xbox 360 and it makes R2 noises and the 3PO controller, but I don't want to keep playing it. Guys.
My bad.
That's fine.
I'll start that over again. It just started by itself. I don't know what happened.
It's okay. Just shut me up. It's fine. Oh jeez.
Cut it, D. Cut it.
Yo, DJ, hit the track.
Finally, we have revealed ourselves to the Jedi. Know the power of the dark side.
Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy.
Yo, can you pause
My
it for a second?
worthy.
Can we just point out that there was an LFL on Vader's arm? On his Lego arm, there was a Lucasfilm Limited logo on his arm.
Let's go back. Let's go back.
You saw it, right? You saw it, right?
Yeah.
That was his Lego.
Oh,
I thought it said LFL.
Hey, it's branding. You got to brand everything. You know that's the rule.
Oh,
You gotta-
like you can't tell their Lego.
Yeah, but you still got to brand it. You know, it's just like what. Remember the Jedi? I mean, the GI Joes back in the day. They all said GI Joe on their foot, like every single one of them, like all of them. Like we know that they're GI Joe. Come on, I got 1,000 of them. Why do you guys? You know,
it really says it.
yep.
Yeah, it says it on there.
Man, they're really going accurate.
That's detail. That's detail right there.
I appreciate them doing this.
It's just funny that they have no fingers. You know, they just got this hook hand, and he's like, like, what are you gonna do with that?
The little
Like,
snap hand.
It's like he's choking Luke.
He's
He's
Zoidberg.
always in choke position.
Together we can rule the galaxy.
My worthy apprentice, the mighty Kylo Ren.
Hey, that wasn't film accurate because he never says the mighty Kylo Ren there.
I ain't gonna lie, you paused at a great spot. Yo, you can't take his mad face seriously with that Vader shirt.
Why did they got Snoke sounding like that? And the Snoke never said. All Snoke ever did is put down Kylo Ren. That's all he ever did. He never told him anything nice, and he was like the mighty Kylo Ren. No, he never says that. That is not film accurate.
Don't be boosting his ego.
Oh, there you go.
Yes! Ben
Wow.
Swallow.
Why is he really working out? Read a book.
With Vader on it. I tend to want it says lifting with Vader.
Vader workouts, yeah.
Why has Vader got a dumbbell in his head? Like he really needed to work out. He was all machine. Like his machine muscles was gonna get bigger.
Look at his protein.
Oh, man.
Oh God. Oh.
You can play as Ben
Yes!
Swallow.
He can be shirtless. Let's go.
Oh God.
Oh, Garrison's so happy. He's gonna get this game and be like fighting with Ben Swallow the whole time. He's like, yes.
Remember in the old ones how you could like create your own character in the back to tank?
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But he's just gonna be a copy of Ben Swallow with a purple lightsaber.
Hey, that was part of the news. In one of the news, they said you can't. I had it written down somewhere. Let me see. But they said you can't create your own characters.
What?
That was the best thing in the back to tank area.
Yeah, they said Star Wars fans. Let's see, where's it at?
Man, why you gotta mess with the fun stuff?
Luke Skywalker. Oh man, I can't find it. Here, I'll find it.
I trust our plans are proceeding accordingly.
The Republic and the Jedi won't stand a chance.
Why is he just getting his lightsaber blasted out of his hand that easy?
Why do they die so easy?
Chance.
Pew 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
Love it.
Oh
Love it.
God. Oh. I might have to start playing video games just so I can play this. This will look like it's gonna be hilarious.
The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
I'm going to find you, and I'm going to turn you to the dark side.
Now you will experience the full power of the dark side.
Why'd he start playing an organ?
What?
He's the
You got the
Phantom of
old
the
guards
Opera.
behind him, like, oh no, and Yoda's like, yes.
Oh god, this game look like it's gonna be hilarious.
Execute Order 67.
Yes, my lord.
No. 67. Order 66.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now that looks like it's gonna be a fun game to play.
Oh Jesus.
That really looks like it's gonna be a fun game to play. Especially if they got all that stuff in there. They need to make a Lego movie out of just a video game. Like a whole movie. Let me see here. Talk among yourselves while I look this crap up.
I have my Hasbro stuff that we can go off of.
All right, go ahead.
Hasbro dropped a 4-figure series. It's R2 when he's got his little emitter up in Empire Strikes Back, kind of like, you know, how when he falls in and he's pop his head and looks like R2 that way. You have a Imperial gunner from the Death Star. And then you have 2 Bespin wing guards. I don't know why they're dropping those. I don't need them. Am I going to buy them? Probably. But I don't need them. They're just going to stand there with Lando because it makes sense. But I don't
look cool.
right? And I mean, they look cool. They're very detailed. It's just, they have names. I can't pronounce them. I didn't even
like
know they
most
had
Star
names.
Wars characters.
Oh yeah. And then a Entertainment Earth Gentle Giant Star Wars Rebels 6 scaled Kanan Jarrus. It comes with 2 heads. So one is without his mask when he goes blind, and then one is where his eyes are all messed up after Maul, and he's got his lightsaber and he looks pissed off. And it's a great looking bust, very detailed, it doesn't look like Kanan. That I think that's what's killing me is it don't got a Kanan look. It looks like if you mixed Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Qui-Gon together and then gave him brown hair. Yeah, that's what he'd be looking like.
Wow.
Yeah. And then today they just released the Gaming Greats in GameStop, and you can go out and buy the Commando.
Oh.
So I'm overly excited. I love the Commandos. I love clones in general, but the Commandos are something I kind of want a new game about and kind of want a series about because they were supposed to be the original Bad Batch before we got what we got with the Bad Batch.
I think that was a good decision.
Yeah, I do too. No, I'm not mad. I have 4 of the Black Series figures. I have shirts. I have the fig pins. I mean, my welding helmet has Wrecker's logo on the top, and then on the side it has their Bad Batch logo. Like, obviously, I like the Bad Batch enough.
Yeah, I love Wrecker too, man. Wrecker, man. I'm sorry, he makes the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, his style of comedy and stuff like that, man. He really does.
He kills me with the Mantel mix thing. It makes the kid happy. All right. Get going. Like, that was always my favorite thing. It makes the kid happy. That's me as a dad. It's like, it makes her happy. What are you talking about? Are you sure this isn't for you? I mean, kinda. Don't be calling me out like that. Like, I don't need you doing that. And then I think I have one more thing. Let me find it real fast. I didn't save it in my save file. Oh, they dropped the credit collection, you can now buy Moff Gideon. The concept art, Moff Gideon, with the little credit above him. It looks cool. It's not very Sith looking or very Empire looking. He's got blue instead of the black. He's kind of got like a navy blue chest plate with a red cape, red and blue cape. He looks like Lando. It looks like something Lando would wear. And
why would they change that? That don't even make no sense.
It was just, at the end of the episodes when it gives us the concept art, all these figures are based off the concept art. So they're giving credit to the artists that kind of were like, hey, you're not getting
cool
discredited.
That's cool and everything, but it's like, dude, that's not who we got. So I want, something that's going to be actual, just going to look like the person on the show. I don't want to look at something like, who is it? People come over, they're going to be like, who is this?
This just dropped, literally like 5 minutes ago. Sideshow Collectibles is now giving us a 6th scale Enforcer droid from the Book of Boba Fett when they showed us the 1,000 Tears. It is literally the K2SO standing on a pile of rubble, and there's Mandalorian helmets all around him.
That's pretty dope.
It looks dope. It looks amazing. It's very detailed. You have 4 helmets there. You have a bunch of armor and some burnt bodies. So this is a really dark toy, but I want it. I think that would be nice. And that is all I've got. That's my Hasbro Minute.
So on Comic Books Gaming, it says the Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga developer TT Games has cut fan favorite feature from at some point during development and has only confirmed that the feature has been scrapped a week before release. Back in 2019, a designer on the game, Mike Consoli, I guess that's how you say his name. I'm sorry, Mike, if I messed your name up. Confirmed in a video interview with Hip Hop Gamer that the character customization was back and going to be in the game. Fast forward 3 years and things have changed, confirming suspicion fans have had for weeks. TT Games has confirmed that the feature no longer is in the games. TT Game doesn't divulge why, but notes that sometimes features change throughout development.
That was like the best feature, though. You got rid of something that is so fun.
Hey,
rubbish.
I'm sure somebody's gonna force their hands and they drop some kind of DLC or something. There's no way that they're not gonna, if it's being requested.
Oh, there'll be an update where you can do it.
Yeah, it has to. Yeah.
Yeah, they won't just get rid of something like that when everybody loved that. That was like the most fun thing you can do on the game is make you as a Lego go around and wreck shit. Like there's no way. Yeah. There's no way they're not going to bring that in as an update. And if they don't, they're going to be losing a lot of interest in the game.
Right. And this is a time where people want to be in the game. They like every game that's come out, including like the basketball and football games, like they have that feature the way you can make your own characters. Everybody wants to be in the game. They want to have that VR feel that hey, this is me. Oh, what do I look like as a Jedi or a Sith Lord?
Yeah, even if it's Lego.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed making me as a Mandalorian in the Lego. I loved putting on Jango's helmet and going around having blasters and a lightsaber. Like, that was very obnoxious at 9-10 years old, but I mean, what can I say?
So another thing that popped up is on Desert News, and it says that Darth Vader will be a little bit different than expected in Obi-Wan Kenobi series director reveals. And basically, they're from what I read right here, he's just gonna act a little bit different than we think Vader would act, and it has a lot to do with I think he's gonna be shorter because Anakin or Hayden Christensen is not that tall, so. I think there's going to be some customization that's being done within with Vader and his actions and the way he does things.
Hey,
I think that's why
if they can make the Terminator look the size he looks, I'm sure they can.
Do we get a moment where Obi-Wan takes off his legs and that's why he gets taller? It would make sense. You can canonize it.
Well, it would be, my thing is this. I don't have a problem with them changing, I mean, Hayden is playing Vader. But Vader can be whatever you want to create it because, of course, I'm almost positive James Earl Jones is still going to be the voice. So, like, Anakin's just doing the acting of the part. He just in the suit doing the acting. A couple times they take off his helmet and do weird shit like that. Like, we really want to see Hayden Christensen's face all jacked up. We already seen him on fire. Now you're going to show us afterwards. We don't want to see that crap. But, you know what I'm saying? If they just, keep that what Vader is. But I also think that's why that they're so much focused on the Inquisitors. That they're focusing way more on the Inquisitors because I don't think Hayden's going to be in the show as much as we think that he is. I think a lot of people have been this big expectation that every episode is going to have Vader in it, and I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
I think we'll get a couple moments where he's in his pod and they lift up and you see his face, and he'll maybe snap a couple necks because they saw his face. But other than that, I don't see a lot of Hayden's face. I think you will see some flashbacks. I think we'll get a couple of those. I mean, you have Rosario Dawson playing Ahsoka. Like, you can really tie that into a flashback for a 5-minute flashback of like, you're not the boy that I used to know. You're not the master, or not the master. He's not a master. But you're not the Jedi Knight that I helped raise. You're not the master that Ahsoka knew. Kind of in that moment, you get that, but in actuality, we're not going to see his face in the helmet very much.
No.
A1 Links brought up a very good point. Maybe it's just his emotion. He still got some of that good left in him, like when he was Annie, and he isn't fully Vader yet. That's a really good point because that could be something. It's minute. You wouldn't even notice. You know what I'm saying? You just notice like, all right, Vader's not just killing everybody, but that's why he's sending out the Inquisitors to do it because he just doesn't have it in him to just keep doing which I don't know. That's kind of hard to think too because he walked into Jedi Temple and just killed everybody like it wasn't nothing.
He came in wrecking.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. It's like he's at that point of like
remorse.
Pure chaos. Still, he's still pissed that Padme's dead. Like I'm sure everything he's doing for the years to come is like just straight, bloodlust, anger, no mercy. Wiping out as many as he can, just like he did for his mother. So yeah, I don't see any emotions being shown by Vader other than just hatred and anger.
Like I said, I see a moment where like it would be nice if they gave us that moment like in the comics where he goes to Naboo and he like wreaks havoc in Naboo just trying to get to Padme's tomb to see his wife last time. I think that would be a great scene where his helmet's off and he's like staring at the tomb, processing it. And all the Naboo guards and everything coming to attack him. I think that would be one episode where I'd be like, thank you for the little bit of fan service because I've been wanting to see that. And I've been getting animations of it, but I haven't been really getting some live action. So
bringing back up Vader Immortal. Like he's spending his time trying to bring Padme back. He's still ravaging, trying to get what he needs to bring Padme back. So, yeah, I don't.
That would be crazy if they figured out a way to bring Padme back, and then she was like a zombie, and she was trying to eat him and shit. He's like, okay, he has to kill her again. That would be crazy.
Man, that would just bum me out. He's all excited. He's like, I got my wife back. Has to cut her down.
Dude, could you imagine, even if he did bring her back, she going to be looking at him like, who the hell are you? Like, it's me. You're a big, giant, scary fucking thing now, man. What the hell? I don't want to, like, no,
You're
man.
not the little boy I met on Tatooine anymore.
That would be crazy as hell. Like, could you just imagine that? You just dead, and then you just wake up, and the person you love more than anything in the world is now this fucking creepy ass guy with a fucking just chopping people up and got this fucked up voice and can't talk and breathes all creepy as shit. Like, what the hell is up?
You know how hard that would be to sleep next to? You just hear his breathing all night.
Does Vader even sleep?
Whoa. So I use the machine, and my wife actually woke me up, was like, baby, you sound like Darth Vader.
You use the sleep app machine?
Yeah.
I used to make fun of my dad all the time because he had that. And I'm like, Dad, you sound like a Vader. You woke me up like 4 times last night. was like, "You're fine. Go back to bed."
That'll scare the hell out of your kids. Like, like, oh, what the hell is that? Vader's in the house. He's about to get me.
It's real. It's real. It's real. This isn't a lie anymore.
Walking through the hallway, breathing. Dad, where you going? Water.
The bathroom. My dad used to have the CPAP machine, and his mask used to be so tight. He'd come off and he'd have like a ring around his face. I'd be like, Dad, what you been doing? He made me mad one time, and I looked at him and said, "I'm gonna fart in your CPAP machine if you don't knock it off." I did it too. I've never ran so fast in my life. I did it. He got mad, and he like said something really mean. So I waited until he went and put his mask on and was taking a nap. He got off work. I went in there and farted in the machine and hauled ass off. Oh my God.
Horrible person you are.
I woke up and chose violence that day because I have never ran so fast in my life. Because he got up, he threw that machine, he was screaming, and I'm out the door. I can still hear him, and I'm hauling ass down the road like, no. Just imagine Vader. Like, Vader's having that moment where he's got to wear something like that. And somebody think it would be funny to just fart at the end tube.
Fart into the inlet that goes into his meditation chamber.
Oh, no.
Who's the one choking now, director?
You killed my brother. This is what you get. Oh man,
that one was strong in the force.
I smell a disturbance in the force.
You got any news, Garrison?
No, I mean I pulled up that Lego thing that you talked about, but you already kind of mentioned it, so not really anything else.
Yeah, there wasn't much that I found this week.
Do you have anything, Ken? Do you have anything that you've stumbled upon going through the TikTok? Because I know TikTok can be dropping some news every once in a while.
No, I haven't. I've been creating, so I don't take much time to like really, get in and watch videos other than, stuff that I need, to make a new video. But as far as Star Wars, definitely. I haven't heard anything new other than, waiting for this new show to start.
Yeah, a lot of it is just, most of the stuff is about Lego Star Wars or the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. That's about all the news that came out that I seen. All right.
Chris, CJ farted in his father's mask and drops that. Be sure not to choke on your aspiration. Before we jump to the next segment, I got some questions I want to ask Ken. What got you making these TikToks? Just like Kyle said, man, they be killing me.
Right. Bro, it was my kids. And so I would go to the Comic-Cons, I would dress up. I would dress up as Darth Vader and go to the military, the Army's USOs, and do like little events. And they was like, Dad, you ever heard of I think it was called what was it called before?
Vine?
Musically. It was called Musically. And I'm like, oh, that's a kid's app. No, I'm good. So then months later, they was like, hey, it's a new one called TikTok. And I'm like, okay, what's that about? Well, shoot, you basically get to do Halloween every day. I'm like, really? So I started watching and got introduced to a couple of cosplayers on there and really started digging into making costumes and dressing up and I guess performing. But yeah, it was my kids. They brought me to it.
And you're popular on there, man. It's fun to watch your videos. It's fun to see what you drop every time. Like Kyle said, you got me rolling. I've been watching your videos for a little bit, and when I heard you're coming on the show, I was like, this is gonna be fun.
I appreciate that.
Well, I started, basically what got me on TikTok was like, I was just getting tired of Instagram. Like, dude, man, I've been on Instagram for like 2 years. I'm on like 10,000 followers. Like, dude, you got to drop so much content. Everybody's doing the exact same thing. Then everybody steals your stuff. And I was like, man, I want to be on a different platform. And then I found out about TikTok. My son showed me TikTok. And he was over there dying laughing. I'm like, what are you doing, man? And he's like showing me these videos. And I was like, all right, man, this is better. So I kind of did the same thing that you did.
Yeah.
And I just kind of watched a bunch of them. I'm like, this is hilarious. And it was back when I first got into TikTok was like a little over a year ago. And then I started finding the Star Wars community, and I was like, oh, wow. And then I just started putting out memes and putting out videos. I did the Darth Sway stuff and all that stuff. And I'm just like watching everybody's videos, and I'm like, dude, this is so much. And it was just fun. Yeah. And I just kept on doing it. Like I got I'm just to let everybody know, spoiler alert, kind of little, but I'm doing a whole new Darth Sway, whole new story because everybody wants to know how I became immortal. Cause I'm a mortal dark lord of the Sith, but but I'm doing like a whole spread on that. I'm actually gonna be putting it on here on the channel too, but it's hilarious. I got a little Vader in it, Baby Yoda. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But that I ain't gonna lie, like watching your videos and when you was growing and like, dude, I was like, dude, this is so funny, like. That's what made me want to come up with Darth Sway. I was like, I'm about to come out with someone. I'm about to make me a character because I'm just watching you play Vader, and I'm like, and the stuff you was doing, I was like, dude, there's no rules to this.
No, none at all.
Like I thought you had to be dancing and or put up a meme or something like that. It was just like Instagram, but you had to dance and you had to play music or whatever. And then it was actually your videos that I came upon, and I'm like, wow, man, he's doing something totally different. He just does stuff. Like it don't even have to be like nothing that nobody else is doing. So that's what made me get my creative thoughts, flowing. And I was like, I'm gonna do this. And that's how I kind of came up with the whole concept. So you was like the inspiration for the concept of Darth Sway. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.
That's what's up. That's dope as fuck, man. Yeah. Hey, it's like getting on there, man, and like I said, you're watching and seeing what everybody else is doing, and you're really trying to find something, something to I guess to set you apart. And so that's why I didn't stick to just the costumes and stuff. Like I have a lot of funny shit that happens to me every day. So so I make sure I jot those notes down and try to make something out of it. I'm like, I can't be the only one that finds this funny. So that's
nope.
Where,
You're not the only one, man. You be cracking me up. I'll be sitting there, and my girlfriend be like, "What are you laughing at?" And I'll be like, "Watch this shit. Watch this."
Well, I think that's one of the reasons that I liked your videos so much is because you you have something for everybody.
Yeah.
Your Wolverine stuff is hilarious. the Darth Vader stuff is hilarious. Then the Jedi versus Sith, like which one am I video, it was serious. I mean, that had me dying. And then, you go into like other things and your duets and stuff. It's like, dude, you like really took it at like a whole different avenue than a lot of people. Most people just stick to one thing and you kind of have a little bit for everybody. And I was like, man, dude, this is just hilarious. Like,
every time I see your what Jedi is this or what Sith is this, I think of, who's that Pokemon? That's all I think about. It cracks me up so much. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be difficult for me to stop laughing. I'll be on lunch at work and I go in just red faced. I'm sweating already. Like,
and plus I have all day to do this. Like I'm retired, and I get to actually stay home and do what the hell I want now. So. Hey, I'm glad that people are actually able to see what I'm doing. So that,
it was crazy to me how fast you grew. Cause like when I first started watching you was like I think you was at like just over 1,000, maybe 2,000. Yeah. And the next thing you know, I was like, dang, you was at 10,000. I was still at like 400. I was like, what the hell? So I was like, dude, I gotta do something different, man. My TikToks ain't doing shit. And then, I was promoting the show. Then that's about the time that I hit you up and was like, hey, man, come check out the Star Wars Audio Archives. And then we talked back and forth a little bit.
Yeah.
And you told me what you thought of the podcast. And then I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I was kind of inspired by you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he likes the show. So that's cool. And then I just started watching other people's stuff and started thinking of different ideas. Like, I got to be more creative. Right. Like, that was my biggest thing. I wasn't being very creative. I was just posting the crap that other people was posting, and I wasn't growing. And then I started, when I watched your videos and a couple other people's videos, and I started seeing people that was actually being creative and doing their own stuff and not following the trends as much, like more being the trendsetters. I was like, dude, I gotta change up what I'm doing. And then that's when I changed up my stuff, and then I started going like crazy. I was like, all right, this is where it's at. It's about being like, quit trying to be like everybody else and just be yourself and have fun.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, like a lot of the videos I post, I actually try to put them through a little gauntlet. You know, let some people see it first. And like the one that really hit, like got me up there, I was actually in South Korea when I made it. And because I was in South Korea, everybody in like other countries was able to see it. I got so much hate for that video. I got so much hate, but they still liked it. Everybody liked it. Everybody wanted to watch it, wanted to see it. It was a video of me killing Jesus, but you know that's not what happened. You know, I was just there. You know, I was there. I was present, and man, oh man, so many people in other languages, and I'm like, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna see exactly what each one of these these comments say, man. And looking it up was like, wow, I pissed off a lot of people, and it was a duet.
Yeah, I was just like, and then I started because like when I started, I was doing like a little thing for a while where I was like electrocuting people and like using force abilities on it. You know, they say something stupid on their video or something like that. And I do
I
that.
remember those.
I was like, I'm gonna do this. I will piss everybody off. And I don't know, the videos just did good. And I was like, why does this do good? Like, why like? And even the people that I was doing it against, they'd like comment and stuff, and they'd be like, "Oh, that was so cool that you did that." I was like, dude, I just like shocked the shit out of you and exploded you in your video, and then all of a sudden you like it like that. I would be kind of pissed off, but you know, I tried a lot of, you know, I just started doing different things like the little Vader jokes and you know all the different stuff, and I was like, dude, this is so much fun.
Yeah, that's how I was before I got on the TikTok. I was just doing memes on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, man. And yeah, I would spend all day just supposed to be at work making memes. You know what I'm saying? And that was a joy for me. But TikTok really put me up there to where you know I got so much like ideas and so much that I can create, man.
Well, and wait a minute. Hold up. You said you retired. You ain't old enough to be retired yet.
Well, you gotta bounce back after 5 minutes.
Bro, I'm 41 years old, man.
Dude, that's dope that you retired at 41.
Yeah, man.
I should have went into the military.
Hey, hey, to be honest, man, hey, I escaped by the skin of my teeth, man. Like I survived by the skin of my teeth. So I don't recommend it for nobody, but because I made it, and what I got now, man, like the you know everything that I get, you know, of course the paychecks, and then you know, everything, man, just worked out for me. But you know, I had to dodge a few bullets and a few incoming rounds. So yeah,
that scared the shit out of me.
Oh yeah. I was in a bunker and the guy next to me shat on himself. So yeah, it really does literally scare the shit out of you when a freaking rocket makes impact not far from you. You know what I'm saying? Or you wake up.
That's the worst feeling ever is when you're like, okay, don't shit today. That got me waking up. I can't shit in my uniform twice, bro.
Serious, man. It was some, you know, some crazy events that happened over there, man. And I don't wish it on nobody, but yeah, if you can make it through it, man, it's really good on the end, man. On the inside, man, I'm living, man. I'm loving this.
That's cool. That's cool. Well, and we're glad that you made it back home safe, and you putting out these amazing TikToks. Because, like I said, man, like I'll literally be having a bad day and put on your videos and be just, I'll just start laughing and just be like, this is so much fun. And then it just cheers me up. I'm like, Dad, this is cool. And then it inspires me to do stuff. So it's like it makes me more creative.
See, you saying that now, I got to go even harder. Like I got to work harder now. I gotta live up to that.
All right, just keep doing what you're doing, man. You're doing great.
You're doing great.
So we ready to get to this impossible quiz? I hope you got some good questions, CJ, because if this is too easy, I'm about to start clowning.
Whatever. Nobody's questions compared to Charlie's. That's just it.
You got some big shoes to fill.
I ain't filling them. I'm gonna put on my own shoes and try this out by myself one more time. See how this works. Because my first time doing it, that was terrible. That was too easy. Charlie would be answering those questions left and right, and I was like, "Well, I quit. I can't do this."
Yo, I was when I was going through the podcast, I was like, "Oh, damn."
Dude, I don't know where she gets these questions from. Like George Lucas don't even know the answers to these questions. He created everything. He's like, I know if he ever watched the video, he'd be like, "What the hell?"
Wait. One of them was what's Dooku's dad's name? I'm like, wait, what?
He had a dad.
All right, go ahead, Charlie. CJ, let's get going.
You know that's my real name too. That's the worst part too.
Yeah, it's all right.
It works.
Right. Question number 1: what lightsaber form does Kid Adi Mundi use?
Who was that? No, I'm joking. I would say form 4.
I hate you. Why you be doing that?
He's good.
That was good. Yeah, he uses form 4.
Hey, that was just a complete guess. Honest to God,
That's what I would guess. Yeah,
he looks like a form 4. I wasn't sure if that would be an easy one or like he kind of has like a 6 look, but he's got a 4 look at the same time.
Doesn't he have like a bunch of kids or wives or something like that?
He's got 32 wives.
So he got a lot of kids. He has to use a form that he can handle them with. He's the one that trained Anakin to be the Padawan Slayer 3000.
Okay, question number 2. What lightsaber form uses the Force more?
4.
I don't know. That's kind of hard because 6 uses is it 4? Yeah, 4. And then I would have to say, but then you have to think 7. Because 7 is you use your emotions by using the Force.
Well,
you're fighting with your emotion. You're fighting with the Force.
Well, Garrison got it. I wanted to see what else because when I looked this up, it was 4, 5, and 7.
Yeah.
But 4 took it overall.
Well, 4 you got to jump around a lot. So you know that's when you're jumping like Yoda did, and you're bouncing off everything. You had to use a Force because his legs didn't even work. That was all Force because he could barely even walk. He had to use a cane. So they got him high though. That cane was dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the jumping around is supposed to make him seem invisible.
Yeah.
So he's using.
Number 3, at the end of episode 3, what did the lightsaber building crew inscribe on Samuel L. Jackson's lightsaber?
I knew this.
I need to hear it. I need to hear it. And how is it put on there?
Wow.
Motherfucker, I don't know how it's put on there.
You're close.
It would have to be like MTHAFKR or something. Nah.
Kyle?
I don't know. I'll kill everybody, motherfucker.
No,
and it's in Arabic.
No, they grabbed a razor blade and inscribed BMF, bad motherfucker.
Yo.
At the very top where the emitter's at, is right above the emitter. There's BMF on his lightsaber, and he got to take it home.
Yep. Damn.
That's
a good one. That's a good one.
There is only question number 4. There is only 2 people known to master all 7 forms of lightsaber battle. Who are they?
The Inquisitor.
Mace Windu? No.
That's one. That's one.
Okay, Mace Windu.
Who's the other one?
So the Grand Inquisitor isn't one?
Nope.
Kid Fisto.
Nope.
Yoda?
No.
The guy that trained the Jedis, whatever his name was.
Dark Sidious and Mace Windu are the only 2 ever known to master all 7 forms and use it properly.
You said Dark Sidious. Are we talking about the point where he was getting electrocuting himself?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm
That's
like,
a form.
But that can't be true because what's her face? The chick that went up against Bane and them, she knew all 7 lightsaber forms. Then the dude that trained all the Jedi Padawans, they knew all 7 forms.
Well, if you want to pull this up with Wikipedia and have an argument with them,
Wikipedia be lying sometimes.
because when I looked this up and did all the research, everything said Mace Windu and Darth Sidious. That was it.
Wow. Keep saying Dark Sidious. You mean Darth Sidious?
Darth Sidious. My bad. He's dark. Okay, he's dark. Leave him be.
He's kind of decrepit too.
But okay, hold on. So here's my question to that, because if using all 7 forms, Jedi forms, but Sidious he's the dark side, so that means he went to the dark side. Wouldn't that kind of eliminate from him like using it properly?
Well, when I looked this up, literally the first one was Darth Sidious, and then I started doing more research, and I was like, that makes no sense. Like, he didn't even train with the Jedi. How did he do it?
Well, all the lightsaber forms, because if you go back and read Bane in the Bane trilogy, when the dude is training Bane, he's a master. He was probably one of the greatest swordsmen of all times, and he describes the 7 forms as the same as the Jedi 7 forms, and he was a trainer for the Sith Academy. So basically, it doesn't matter which. If you're a Jedi,
so lightsaber forms is like lightsaber forms.
It's on both sides.
Lightsaber forms. Gotcha.
Question number 5: how old are you when you start training in the Jedi Order?
0.
No.
Because they kidnap you from your family and take you to the Jedi.
Not when they grab you. Not when they baby snatch you. When they start training
when you start training.
Got to be like 6 or something like that, wouldn't
it? You're close.
7.
There's an age between when you start.
5 to 8.
Oh, is it between? Okay.
Yeah. Garrison, you're the closest. It's 4 to 8.
4 to 8.
4 to 8 years old. So if you're 4 years old, they're gonna give you a lightsaber and let you start slashing people.
No, at 4 years old, you start with the Force, and at 8, I think you get a lightsaber. I think you're not gonna give a 4-year-old a lightsaber and be like, "Go play."
I'm not giving an 8-year-old a lightsaber.
I actually have a video of me giving a 4-year-old my lightsaber, and I have a video.
It didn't turn out well.
I give my 1-year-old a lightsaber, and he's smacking everything.
Oh yeah, yeah. Immediately lost my leg.
Immediately.
It was regretted. Yeah, it was regretted like instantly.
How old are you? Question number 6. How old are you when you start the Jedi trials? Become a Jedi Knight?
It depends on it. There ain't a certain age because it depends on. But it depends because
it got to be like teenage.
When you're able to go in and admit yourself into the trials, not as in when you start the trials. When you're able to say, "Hey, my Padawan here is ready for the trials." Yeah. How old is what is the gap where you can start that? Like, there's not a gap, 37. But what is the age? Man, Obi-Wan
37.
Because most of them
Chris, you're close. Chris, you're close in the chat.
I would say 15.
Kyle, get out of here with your guessing.
Yeah.
That's 2 now.
It's 15, yeah?
Yeah. So you are able to start it at 15, but most Padawans don't start till they're 17, 18 because of the maturity level. Obi-Wan was about 17, 18 when Qui-Gon was like, he can take the trials now. I feel like he is adequate enough to be a Jedi Knight.
And Anakin never became old enough, and he was like 25 by the time.
That was it.
Right?
It was like, you're not ready. You're nuts.
So I don't know if Charlie's already asked this one, but I want to throw it out there again. If you did. Number 7, who was the first Jedi Knight?
Who was the first Yoda?
Jedi Knight.
Yeah,
Yoda.
Very first Jedi Knight.
Yoda, because he's that damn old.
Nope.
The first Jedi Knight, let's see, because it's kind of, are we going off an actual Jedi or are we going?
It's a trick question.
No, it's not a trick question. It's not a trick question. I don't have trick questions. I suck at those. I tried that.
No.
What'd you say?
Phanius or Phanius or something?
Boom, Garrison, you got it. Jedi Master Phanius was the very first inducted Jedi Knight.
Well, who inducted him? Then you have to
I
be
don't
a master
know. I
to
don't.
induct
I
him
don't
to
know
be.
those.
So he just woke up one day and said, "I'm a Jedi Knight,"
I'm a
and they
Jedi
said,
Knight.
"Okay," because if there wasn't nobody to induct him into the Jedi Knight, you got to be a master to induct somebody into the Jedi Knighthood, and you got to be like
I don't know. The Force did it. We're just gonna blame the damn Force. That's where we're at now.
Because I tried to do this for one of my questions. Remember?
Yeah. Okay.
And,
yeah.
and,
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I couldn't figure it out. Yeah.
Okay. Who was the first Sith Lord?
Phineas.
No.
the first Sith Lord.
Now, this is off Wikipedia. You may know better than Wikipedia, so don't get mad if you say this
'Cause
wrong.
you
and I
have,
give you the
I mean,
answer.
you have Andedu, you have, I can't even think of all of them right now. Chuck Norris.
No, Chuck Norris isn't the first Sith Lord. He is the Force, like it says. He is the Force.
Nah, there's a lot. Oh man.
Anybody got any guesses?
Because it's hard to think about who the very, very, very first one was. Because if you go off of canon, when the Dark Jedi left and became the Sith, it was whoever was their leader at that time. If you go off of legends, like it goes back 30,000 before the Battle of Yavin. So
Anybody got any guesses, or do I got to give you guys the answer here?
I would have to say, shit, I don't know. I mean, I know what it is, but I can't think of the name. Like, I mean, I know I've looked this shit up.
I know
the first one. The first one that was labeled Sith Lord, and it's actually in the Book of the Sith. The first Sith Lord is a Juntu Paul.
A Juntu Paul.
Yes.
Paul.
He was the very first Sith Lord that was labeled as a Sith Lord.
Yeah, because some of them just had names. Like some of the older ones just had names. But see, then you always get into then it's hard because it gets into the Sith species. There was like back during during the Jedi Rangers and when there was a balance of the Force, when the actual dark side people came, and they just had names. They wasn't considered Dark Lords of the Sith. They just had a normal name like Chris. Chris.
Jack over here. Dark Chris over here. He be rocking out. Okay, question number 9. It's the last one. It's kind of a funny. It's mainly for Kyle because it's a Kyle question.
Oh man.
What lightsaber form does Darth Sway use?
What lightsaber form do I use? I created my own.
Okay. What do you guys?
Actually, mine is this. Mine is this. Okay. let me explain this. It's Luwa. Luwa is a samurai form that is both defensive and attacking, but it's combined together and it causes an impenetrable boundary at the same time with lethal strikes.
Form
and
69.
I just made all that shit up. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Well put.
Real fast though, Garrison and Ken. What form do you think he would use?
What form do I think he would?
Yeah. If you were to see Darth Sway in his prime, because he's always in his prime, I would suppose.
He's immortal. Yeah. I would go with 7. Like, just all in.
What about you, Garrison? What are you thinking?
I don't think he would use one. He would just be. He wouldn't even take out his lightsaber half the time. He'd just be like
force power,
tossing people.
Force
you know
power.
What I mean?
Yeah.
He'd be a lot
like using a lightsaber. I tell it in the story when I'm in the cantina and the Jedi come in. I take their force ability away with the ring, and then I just cut them down while they standing there. I don't have to have no form because they're just weak. So
All right. Well, that's it for my questions. Kyle,
that was some
pound
good
sand. I don't like that you be guessing, you be getting them right. You pulled the Garrison this episode.
Garrison is usually the one that does it.
You did.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just guess. I usually just say something funny because I don't know the answer, so I just like make a comical
Well,
Yes.
I figured since we were talking
Comical,
about
educated guesses.
Yeah, just educated, retarded. Actually, don't even be educated because they'll be like, what type of lightsaber? Naked woman. Like, what is the best thing to kill a Sith with? Naked woman.
That's probably true though.
Because most of the time when Charlie's asking the questions, I have no idea what the answer is. I just throw some shit out there, just whatever. Because her questions is just, that shit is like, nobody knows the answer to that shit. Like, you have to literally have the encyclopedia of shit that has to do with Star Wars that nobody knows about and just flip through the pages as she's saying it. Because, like, you can't even look the shit up on Google and find that.
No, you can't find it anywhere.
You gotta have
all mine came from the books. Like, I have Ronin. And I was like, oh, lightsaber forms. Okay. And then I went online and I looked up lightsaber forms. I went on like 16 different websites to make sure shit was accurate because, like, I ain't going to be looking dumb not knowing what I'm asking you guys.
Hey, that's the best thing when people be like, that's not the answer. And you be like, huh?
I'd be like, you gonna be questioning me?
That's the most fun. I think that's what makes the impossible quiz, because some of the questions is like, dude, why would anybody even know the answer to this? Like, who takes their time to research this shit? Like, I have hard enough time just keeping up with regular Star Wars.
Unnecessary knowledge.
You asking me about what George Lucas called his dog's big toe? You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I supposed to know that? Like, who knows that?
I still can't get over that episode where I knew how many times Darth Maul blinked. Like, you guys don't understand how creepy that is to me.
Yeah, that's why you got a restraining order.
This is why I can't go meet Ray Park at Comic-Cons. It's a problem.
Oh. Well, this was a great episode. I had a lot of fun, man. Ken, thank you so much for joining us, man. It was a blast to have you on here. Anytime you want to come back, just let us know, man. You can come back and just laugh and chop it up with us.
Oh, definitely, man. This was a fucking blast, man. Yeah, y'all are wild, man.
Well, that's the thing. That's the reason that we said Lightsaber Radio the most outrageous Star Wars podcast or Star Wars show. Because, like, dude, let's just have fun. Like, some of these people, man, like, their videos are informational. They give you a lot of information and stuff like that. But it's like, dude, this is so boring to watch this. Like, where's all the fun? Where's the excitement about Star Wars?
Yeah, the mundane sound of this right here, man. This is where you really put yourself into it and really get to thinking and talking and it really enjoying, man. And the jokes, man. Oh, man. Not saying that we did go into some dark places, man. Some dark ideas.
We did.
A little bit.
Some BDSM Leia stuff, you know.
BDSM, taboo, just.
Oh,
like people are watching us now. Like, we got to watch them. We got to watch all
we got to keep an eye on this. This would be a problem.
But that's what we wanted to do, man. When I originally was thinking about doing the show, it's like, I want to have fun. I want to talk with other Star Wars fans and have fun talking about it, not just blouting out, facts all the time. Like, oh, and I've been wrong before. And I had to come back on the next episode and be like, hey, I'm sorry, y'all, I was fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? I just was talking out my ass right there. But, you know what I'm saying? It's all right, because it's about having fun. That's what it's really about. Star Wars is... The fantasy of Star Wars is what keeps us captivated. It was why we go back to every new show that comes on. And a lot of people like Boba Fett, even though that series sucked. But you know what I'm saying?
Leave the Fett alone. Leave Boba Fett. I'm wearing my Boba Fett stuff. Why are you coming at the Fett? Man, you always do this to me. You always be picking
I liked the Boba. I watched it again. I kind of enjoyed watching it the third time.
That was Din Djarin's show.
Yeah, that was Mandalorian with Boba Fett as supporting cast. That
was so
like
wrong,
they said, like when they were talking about it, this is the Mandalorian 2.5. This is what this is. This is the before we get the third. And I'm like, yo, why you gotta do Boba Fett dirty like that though? Like,
actually, the crazy thing is,
say that.
The crazy thing is that now that you go to if you go to IMDb and go to Rotten Tomatoes and stuff like that, Boba Fett is up there, and I'm like, dude, how did it get up there so high? Like, people really this was not the best Star Wars that they put out. It kind of reminded me of Solo. it just wasn't that great. No,
Man, you be just swinging the bat left and right. You just don't care.
Hey, you had to go in there to find out what happens to Grogu.
Yeah, you had to. I mean, there was a lot of good parts. And actually, when I rewatched it again, like I said, the second time I rewatched it, I enjoyed it more. I kind of understood more. I watched it the third time, and I was like, it's not as bad as I was saying in the first place. And then
I had an emotional breakdown after episode 4. What are you talking about? It was not okay with me at first.
You went higher than Jarn as a psychiatrist. He had to help you through the times. CJ.
Yeah, I had to process it somehow. They brought Din Djarin in for emotional support.
Had to go get some force therapy.
Geez. Some force therapy. Is that like electrotherapy? I just with the palps like, you gotta shock me out of this. Can't do it. I can't.
I mean, it was good for the simple fact of that it led us to the next part.
Yeah.
It
did the job.
It just wasn't very well executed.
It did its part. No, it didn't. Nope. I ain't taking
confused
that.
the hell out of you. Like, who is this guy? This ain't Boba Fett. Boba Fett kills everybody. Disintegration.
Every book and comic that I've read, this is not the Boba Fett I know.
He's more kind-hearted now.
He's softer.
Did he disintegrate anybody in there? I don't remember. Did he?
Yeah, he killed the person in one of the assassins.
Okay.
Remember he shot him off the wall. He blew him up off the wall.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But that was like the only good part of the whole 7-part series. No,
I love it. He's like, Fennec, alive. After you just blew somebody up, what you talking about alive for? Man, you could have had him. He wasn't making it. He was struggling. What you talking about? Fennec, alive. Man, get out of here with that.
I like I was saying, Star Wars is about fantasy. Star Wars is about taking ourselves out of the reality of every day. And everything that comes out, we're going to watch it. We're going to love it.
Yep.
Even if it's not that good, we're going to like it because of Star Wars. And it takes us out of that moment of time. And it gives us something to talk about because I don't want to talk about anything else. And I don't. The rest of the world is just mundane. Like, oh, God, really? So, especially you put on the news nowadays, it's like, oh, man, crap, man. Like, everybody's dying. Like, what, they just blowing up everything?
Sucks.
Yeah, it's like depressing as hell. Like, I'd rather watch Star Wars. At least there's some hope, because it don't seem like there's any hope now in real world. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and that was kind of the reason to do this whole podcast, and the reason we do the podcast different than everybody else is just to have fun, man. Bring on people, let's laugh, let's have a good time, let's talk some Star Wars, let's talk crazy antics and possibilities, and let's really go for left field.
BDSM Leia. Joker changed Chewie. Jeez. We got really dirty really quick on this one. Everything was good. I was like, oh, I'm digging that. And then nope. It went
I always take it to a dark place. I always got to take a rated R since we can't get real rated R Star Wars.
Right. Oh.
Hey, Garrison started it with the Icebreaker.
I'll call. That's my bad. Yep.
It just started on a real dark note.
Real quick.
But I think it's time for us to say goodbye. Thank you, everybody, for coming on the show. Thank you, Ken, for being on the show. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, hit the bell notification, come back, watch us, and may the force be with everybody.
Yo, go follow Ken Baker at I was gonna say Big Daddy. Darkside Daddy on TikTok. Damn you, God! I was trying to properly blast him, and you have me thinking Big Daddy Darkside. Yeah.
I was trying to. That's why I said it earlier. I was like, I'm gonna say it like this. And I want everybody on here is gonna say it wrong.
Oh man!
Let's hit that button. Get me out of here.
All right, guys. Peace. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Thank you for tuning into LSR. If you enjoyed the show, consider subscribing so you can be notified when new episodes are released. If you would like to be a guest on the show or just want to give us some feedback, feel free to email us. You can also reach out to us on all major social media platforms. They're linked in the show notes below. Lightsaber Radio is produced by Pick Film Media and is a Swaycast original, starring Charlie Harwood, Garrison Turcott, CJ Elliott, and Carl McDaniel. And don't forget to join us next time for more adventures in a galaxy far, far away.